Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's me again. I have more character concept videos. I love doing these. For the first character, we have Bullseye. Check him out. He's gonna be a 3-star duelist. He's not gonna be too complicated. Let's look at his primary fire. It's gonna be throwing knives. Projectile deals damage, bounces off floors and walls and ceilings. So you know Dagger's primary fire. You know how it like kind of curves towards any enemies or allies to like heal them. I would give it a bigger bubble than that, but I think it would be the same idea. Throwing knives, and it very likely hits the opponent. Let's look at his ultimate. Perfect aim. Put a target on any enemy, causing only headshots to land from anyone on your team. Resets when enemy dies. So what does that mean? Imagine a giant red target on their head appears, and when your allies shoot, or you or your allies shoot, it only lands headshots. So it's very easy to kill, and then it resets. You're able to do it again once the enemy is down. Kind of works like a Bucky ult, but you know, a little different. Then he has roll and throw. So dash forward and entering a crouching state, and then roll again to exit crouching state. I forgot to add in a little blurb. You also throw a little knife, so you do a little damage. That's what's called throw. So what can you do in the crouching state? You can activate your sniper rifle. It says while in a crouching state, pull out the sniper rifle. If the shot lands, you slow down the enemy. So you slow down, so you shoot, and then you exit the roll, and then you're able to land shots more easily. You are also able to use throwing knives while in the crouching state, but it's gonna be a little hard to land, I'm not gonna lie, you know. Then I stole this idea from Super Smash Bros. From the villager. I like the idea of Bullseye can catch any projectile and increases your own primary fire count. So let's say like Phoenix, Adam, Luna, whatever. They throw something at you. You are able to essentially parry it and put it in your pocket, and then that increases the amount of throwing knives you have, but also you can use your other move, which is throw. It's throw the projectile you just caught. So if Luna throws her ice ball, you're able to pocket it, use it against her. I think that'd be kind of fun. Let's look at the team up ability. Deadly Spades. So Bullseye is known for his playing cards, but so is Gambit. So I don't want to give him playing cards that has a primary fire. It's a little too similar. You know, I like the throwing knives. But gains the ability to throw kinetically charged cards, dealing massive explosion damage. So I would imagine it a big explosion, but with a heavy cooldown. You know. For alternate costumes, I would give him his MCU costume, or the 2004 Daredevil costume. You know, I love that movie. It's a great movie. Let's look at Cyclops. He's gonna be a vanguard. You know, all the team leaders are vanguards, and Cyclops is a team leader. You know, what can I say? He's gonna be 5 stars. He's gonna be pretty difficult. His moveset is very much inspired by Marvel vs. Capcom, because I love that game. His primary fire is Optic Blast. Unleash a blast projectile. You know, pretty boring, but let's take a look at his passive. It says primary fire deals knockback to enemies and beats all projectiles. So what does that mean? Enemies coming towards you, you hit him with an Optic Blast, it blasts them back, you know. It does a lot more knockback if the enemy is running or jumping towards you. If the person is just standing still, it does like very little knockback. And what does it mean by beats all projectiles? Basically, let's say Adam does his chain of balls. If you optic blast it perfectly, it's just gonna pierce through all those projectiles and it's still gonna hit him. It's gonna delete those projectiles from existence. That's gonna work for everything, including maximum pulse. Yeah. Now his melee. I don't know why I put melee here, because everyone has melee. But I think his melee is gonna be pretty important because he is a fighter. He's gonna be a brawl tank. But I just wanted to note that melee is gonna be used a lot. It's gonna be like Doctor Strange, For his ultimate, X beam, unleash a massive beam, stunning anyone in its path and knocking them back. So just a giant beam. It's pretty simple. I don't gotta explain it again. Optic beam, unleash a beam that reflects off walls. So because optic blast knocks back enemies, I kind of wanted a tool that deals damage while you're able to get kind of close. So optic beam comes in. He shoots the laser and he's able to walk towards you. But projectiles can get through it. Cyclone spin. So this is a move stolen directly from Marvel vs. Capcom. So he spins towards the enemy and then finishes with an uppercut while he's CC immune. So Cyclops in Marvel vs. Capcom, it's just a copy of Ryu, and I forgot what the spin move is called, but he has his Shoryuken. No, not Shoryuken. Yeah, Shoryuken. Where he punches upwards. I feel like that would be the finishing move. But I made it CC immune because the spin often beats projectiles in Street Fighter. So I feel like that would be like a cute little nod, But it allows you to essentially get close and then throws you up in the air for some air combos. Then we have ground beam. Blast the ground, launching Cyclops back as well as any enemies. So enemies coming towards you, you hit your beam on the ground, it pushes you back, and then it also pushes all the enemies back. So it's kind of get off me tool. Or you're coming back from spawn, you turn around, you hit your optic blast, and it helps you move a little faster. Triple jump. Sorry. Jump high in the air twice, and then after you do it again, do a vertical spin kick. So Cyclops can double jump. Obviously, he has a hyper jump in Marvel vs. Capcom, right? But I'm gonna give him a double jump. Then if he does a double jump again, he does his heavy kick from Marvel vs. Capcom, where he spins vertically. You know where it is. It's an iconic move. Then I have beam grab. Grab the opponents and either launch them backwards with a blast or beam them down to the floor. So it's a little command grab. So you can either throw them back to your team or throw them away from your team if it's a diver in your backline, or you can beam them into the ground to deal more damage, but it leaves you a little minus on frames. So if you're not doing it to kill, I wouldn't suggest doing the ground beam. Deals less damage, but it gets people off. Ayo. Then we have his team ability, Phoenix Parry. Phoenix attaches to Scott, allowing him to absorb all incoming damage and allows him to release it. So for a small period of time, any damage coming his way, this guy's able to hold on to it, and then he is able to do a massive blast and tons of damage, you know? You know, he's a Vanguard. He needs like a damage absorbing tool. You know, I feel like it's a fun idea. I like this one. I was a little bit worried that he's going to be a little too similar to Rogue, because Rogue does kind of play like he's a Capcom character. But you know, I like it. I like it. Oh, but let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think, you know? I have another video idea where I give every character a Capcom costume. If you want to see that, let me know. His for Cyclops' alternate costumes, I'd probably give him his bald cap look. You know, I would go for the classic comic outfit like this for his neutral, or his outfit where he got possessed by the Phoenix. You know, that's a good idea too. But I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Hit like, subscribe, you know, hit everything. Hit the like, the subscribe, the comment section. Hit the bell, hit the notifications, you know, hit the subscribe button, hit everything. Just hit it, man. Just hit it. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.